The moment I looked in the child's eyes, I knew he was mine. It felt like a million lifetimes since I'd been summoned to the modest home, but it clearly couldn't have been more than 3 years. The golden red ring around his pupils would have been enough proof of my lineage, but just in case I still needed convincing, he pointed at me, smiling, and said, with the confidence of 100 of hell's finest soldiers, "Dada." The woman, whose name escaped me but I knew I must have met before, turned with an exasperated sigh. "No, Scott, there is no—" She froze in her tracks when she saw me, her phone falling to the ground. "What are you doing here?" I frowned. "You tell me. You're the one who summoned me." She shook her head, exasperated. "I didn't summon you. I told you. I never wanted to see you again." "Dada!" the child repeated insistently. "He's mine," I stated with a gesture towards the small boy. I did my best to appear stern and uncaring, hiding my glee. She hesitated, biting her lip before nodding. "He's yours." "You didn't tell me." "Look, I don't have time for this. I'm late for work and my sitter just canceled, so if you could just leave so I can find someone to watch my son, that would be great." She turned away from me, picking up her phone. "Dada!" the child repeated angrily. Then a moment of clarity hit me. If this woman didn't summon me, someone else must have. The only other soul around was our son, the mere 2-year-old before me. "I'll watch him," I offered, wrapping him in my arms. She turned back to me slowly. "How can I trust you?" "You can't, I suppose, but you should know even a demon wouldn't hurt his own son." After what could have been an eternity, she finally agreed. She hurriedly left, the click of the lock echoing the final note of her departure. I waited a few extra moments to make sure she was truly gone. As soon as I could be sure, I took my child and left, certain neither of us would ever see that woman again. After all, what did she expect leaving her child with a demon?